Hello and welcome to another video on my channel. Today, since it's almost Easter, by the time you're seeing this it will be Easter, in our family we do a potluck dinner and everyone in the family is responsible for bringing something for dinner. This year, we've been tasked with dessert. So, good old me, I went on Pinterest and I found a mini egg cheesecake dessert. So today we are going to make that and get it ready for dessert for tomorrow. So the first thing you need to do, I've already done this just so it takes up a little less time, is you need 1 1¼ cups of graham cracker crumbs. So that's that. And then you need 5 tablespoons of butter. So I've already measured out the 5 tablespoons. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to melt this in the microwave. Well, I've got the butter melted, and now we are going to pour it into this bowl that has the graham crackers. Sorry, the bowl's a little bit warm, and I don't want to be like Mike and burn myself. And then you want to make sure this is all combined, so just stir it and get it well mixed. So our next step, with our mixture that we've got here all mixed up and ready to go, we're going to pour it into our springform pan. Now just remember guys, I am going based off of what Pinterest is telling me, so we'll see how exactly this goes. You know what, I may actually have to make a little bit more. So I've got it all put into the springform pan. Now what we want to do is just set it into the freezer so that it can kind of harden up and get a little bit more crunchier, so that when you put your next stuff on, it'll be fine. So I'm just going to go stick this in the freezer. Well guys, that's in the freezer. Our next step, I just grabbed Great Value brand, but Cool Whip, whipping cream, any kind of stuff like that. You want to use 2 cups. So we're going to measure out 2 cups to put into the bowl. So now we've got the 2 cups. We're going to put it into our bowl. Make a horrible squeaky noise. Now that that is in our bowl, we are going to put the good old cream cheese in. So in this recipe, it calls for roughly about 600 grams of full fat cream cheese. So we're going to work with what we have. This works out to 500 grams. So not a huge deal, I don't think, but that's what we're going to do. So now that we've got everything into the bowl, we're going to take the hand mixer and mix it all up. Well, next step is the powdered sugar. So 1½ cups, and we're going to toss that into the bowl. And we're going to mix it up again. So now what makes it the cheesecake that we're making is mini eggs. So whichever, I just went for the cheaper one because why spend $13 on a bag this size? So it calls for 2 cups plus a few extra for afterwards. I don't know if I'm going to have the whole 2 cups, so we're going to see and we'll just make it work. Well, that's just short of 2 cups, but you know what? I'm sure it's fine. So we're going to take out, it calls for 12 extra, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, off to the side. Now comes the fun part. We gotta crush these. So let's get loud. So now we've crushed them with several attempts, and we're gonna throw them in here a little bit at a time. So now we've pulled the base out of the freezer, and now it's time to top it with this mixture. It's heavy, guys. Now we're gonna make sure we flatten it all out and get it all even in here. That's a lot, holy. Get it as even as you can. I am just gonna go grab the spoon that we were using before. So just to make it a little bit fancier, I don't have a piping bag, or if I do, I have no idea where it is. So you can take a Ziploc bag, just like this, and you're just gonna wanna cut off the tip, and so here's the finished product. And now, because we're not using it until tomorrow night, I am gonna stick it in the freezer. And then when you wanna serve it, take it out 2 hours prior and get it to room temperature so it's easy to slice. And there's your dessert. Well guys, I hope you found that all very interesting. I enjoyed it. It's an easy recipe. You don't have to do any baking, so that's nice. And it's quite simple when you're feeding a large family. So if you like this video and if you'd like to see more of these videos, make sure you subscribe and click that little notification bell. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. I really like those. If you would like to, definitely leave me a comment. I love reading all those comments, guys. And until next time, bye.